it's only right, right? Because it is only right that, like the Bible. Okay, let me take it to the Bible. In the Bible, it shows you all the patriarchs and our heroes, how their whole life, like there's no chill, nothing is hidden. So you see when David, kill Uriah and take his wife. You see when Abraham is lying. Excuse me. You see when you just see people's mess. It's naked. The Bible is really a naked book. As our Savior died naked on the cross. So it is only right that I follow the footsteps of the witnesses, right? The cloud of witnesses, Noah getting drunk. That, hey, just as I was as bold on the dates and everything like that, I'm also gonna come up here and and talk to you about how I'm navigating, right, the rapture not happening on the dates that I was 100% sure, right? And hopefully that could encourage somebody and so forth. So that's where I am with that. That's one of the reasons I'm not even going to delete the other videos. And my reason for that is, if somebody go back and look, they're going to be like, oh, these people were like, they were really, searching and hoping the rapture, and hoping for the rapture to happen at certain dates. And because I believe I believe that the year is not going to pass without the Lord rapturing us. And again, that is just a belief, right? I'm just, like the Lord said, to pray and watch, right? Watch and pray, right? For you know not the day or the hour. So basically, as I'm watching and praying, I'm looking at everything going on in the world. Man, it's very, very close. Like it's like you can't see it, but you can feel it. I don't know, it's like walk by faith, not by sight type of thing going on. So you feel it close, you feel it, but you just can't put your, like, where is it at? I feel you. So that moon was so beautiful the past 2 days. It was a beautiful, beautiful super moon. Loved it. Shout out to all the YouTubers, people that you would have never known if it wasn't a rapture thing going on, right? But Scott and all of that, and even in the first phase, in the Gregorian September 23, 24, like everybody, the whole community, man, I love just going on there and just bench watching y'all while I drive this truck. So nothing you guys did was wasted. Nothing is wasted. So as for me, I'm more like, man, it's really close. And I listen, call me crazy if you want, but to walk with Jesus, man, you gotta be look like you're crazy. People are gonna look at you like you own one. I still believe Joshua was telling the truth. When I say that, I say he saw what he saw, he heard what he heard, but your ways are not my ways, and I feel like God is on something that we are not. Right? He's on advanced level, so we just keep misunderstanding these things, and I appreciate now I watch the H-Mong. I love Jesus Christ, love H-Mong people. I love his channel too, and the little movies he makes. Man, there's so many like team players in this team that just, it's like this lady talk about this marathon with the baton, and everybody just encouraging each other. Elijah's father, I just know him as dad, but he has he's a African man, gentleman with like his demeanor just give you heaven. You know what I'm saying? And there's plenty of us like that who's already ready for heaven in just how we present ourselves. So I say all of this to say I'm still rocking with Joshua, man. I'm still rocking with you, man, and just stay encouraged. And I know that that's not a problem for you. And I know he saw what he saw and heard what he heard. It's just that his ways are not our ways. And for the people who are still, doing their thing and looking at the word and figuring out, shout outs to y'all. I'm just on it's close. He's definitely coming. I'm like, I'm done with the dates. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like whenever, And I think that's where the Lord wanted us to get to, so that no man could boast. And also, is that like, okay, so when the Messiah came the first time, right? He was on earth walking, like living. And then in John chapter 1, I think Nathaniel was telling somebody we found the Messiah, or somebody was telling Nathaniel that. Now he's 30 years old. So he's been on there 30 years and he's being revealed, right? At 30. I'm not going to say the rapture's happened in 30 years. All I'm saying is I feel like the process is still in play. Like that sister that, she her videos always have the rapture is still on, and you have this other Haitian brother. He has a lot of edifying videos. I think his page is waiting for Jesus Christ. I don't memorize everybody's page. Medic for Christ, we miss you. Patience B, we miss you. All of these, beautiful people, man. And we love you. We'll see you soon up. All of you guys, we'll see you soon up there. Now, let me wrap it up. Basically, I'm just on it is what it is. I'm gonna wait for the groom. I'm gonna keep my lamp full of oil, right? Because that's, at the end of the day, that's what matters. Like, have that oil ready, right? And have that oil filled up and stuff like that. And I just know it could be any day, because of, I can't see it. I can't see the date, but I know it. You know what I'm saying? I know it's close. So basically, my encouragement to everybody is, hey, it's nothing wrong with doing the countdowns and the search and everything like that. You could do both. You could do whatever, as long as you're not sinning, and you keeping your lamp filled with oil, and that's the main thing, right? You could do that. You could live for Christ and be hopeful and be watchful and everything. I press that home and be watchful, right? So my what I repent is because I was on this, like, full pedal to the metal. Anybody that had a church or pastor or preacher that was not on it, I looked at you sideways, right? And where I feel convicted is, as long as that person is preaching holiness and that person is preparing the people, right? Preparing their hearts for whenever, he's doing his thing. He's doing his job. This is when they really preaching something else that's not getting the people ready for what is about to be happening, right? So that's something else, right? And then there's no apologizing, man. Like, when it's all said and done, all my videos with all the dates that I had before, it's gonna say, wow, like these believers, we had a set of believers that just knew that it was closed. They kept missing it, but they were on something. Like they weren't too far from it. And it helps you. It's just like when rappers, when you go back and you look at what comedians were talking about in the 80s, you knew what was going on, and we just leaving the records. That's all. And I think it pushed people towards Jesus more. I think that's exactly what the Lord wanted. Like I said, I think, right? And for those who are mocking, right, first of all, most of us are not prophesying. We are looking at data and records. We are connecting things to make a educated guess. You know what I mean? And when we do, we said these feasts, 2 days. So just to, shut down the whole false prophet thing. So for me, where I'm like 100%. You know, say 100% these 2 dates, and I should have left at least 2% for my humanity. But that brings the humility that God is looking for. That when you look at Anna, right? I think Anna got her son after she was filled with peace. She was like, all right, I did, I prayed, I told God I'm good now. I'm gonna eat. David fasted 7 days trying to get the baby not to die. But once the baby died and he was good, he got up off the floor, and the Lord gave him Solomon with the same woman, right? It's just like Abraham and Sarah was laughing because she was done, right? It's just something about God, like when he just wants you to be okay with him, right? So I could honestly say now, nobody's trying to be like, oh, I figured it out. You know what I mean? Everybody's like, we're just waiting for the groom now. Whatever day he comes, we just gonna be happy that he actually raptured us, right? Now it's not primarily about a date, because to be honest, a whole lot of people got ready, right? Because we ready, right? So for those of us who are watching, and personally, it did stuff for me, man. Like, I saw myself loving at another level. Excuse me, being patient at another level, like in ways that I didn't know, like functioning in a way that I didn't know I could function. You know what I mean? Like if things happen while I'm on the road or something like that, all I'm saying is my time here is short. And that should have been my motto, how I walk with him since the beginning. Because all of us, our time here is short. And I've seen other people get right, because hey, watch out, that date is closed. And so yeah. I think it helped. And now that you're here and I've found out that I could be like this and have that peace. Like things are not triggering me like like they probably used to. I'm not a very triggered person like that, but it's like I have even more peace knowing that the Lord is close, and I should have been like that since the beginning. Now it's like, why go back? You already, you know what I'm saying? You already got 5 more steps, why go back? Just keep moving, right? Keep getting close to the Lord. And and let's just stay ready. I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all. I'll definitely see y'all up there. Let me see if I forgot anything. Love Brother Joshua. It's not him. The Lord is on another. He's doing, So us being humble in our weaknesses, he is stronger, right? So you know, so his strength he is showing forth in our weaknesses. Now we are no longer walking by sight, right? We are walking by faith. Is that faith factor now, like completely, like, you know, I think most of us are like, all right, let me put that magnifying glass down and magnify my heart towards the Lord, right? So all right, y'all, y'all be blessed. I'll see y'all soon, and whenever he wants to, whenever his appointed time is, we'll be here. And stay encouraged, stay encouraged. He's in control. He's completely overly in control. And yeah, stay encouraged, man. And yeah, let's enjoy and make the best, the most, and occupy out of the little time we have here, because it's real close. So I feel like I'm missing something, but then again, I could always make another video. So all right, y'all be blessed.